want to just do something that's important. It's parenting. Are you a conscious parent or an unconscious parent? Why is this important? Well, most of us hold resentment for one of our parents or both because of something they did or didn't do. Innocently, of course. And we all know through religious studies and through spirituality that you should never hold on to resentment or definitely hold on to any negative emotions. You need to replace it with forgiveness so that you can open up the space inside of you for something beautiful to come in. So conscious parenting will help you to do that, and also will help you to not recreate trauma that you're trying to get away from and to impose it on your children. Most people don't study anything to have a child, but we study before we get behind a wheel to drive a car. We study to be a doctor, we study to be a lawyer, but people just spread the legs and have a kid and just wing it. And then in our adult years, we start to realize what our parents didn't do right, what they didn't do, what they did do, and we have to spend our adult years trying to undo what they did innocently and redo it so that we have more confidence and we're more productive members of society. So to skip all of that, being a conscious parent means being present, being there and creating a safe space for your child, regardless of your own shortcomings and your triggers. Let me give you an example. Your cute little baby girl bursts through the front doors of the bedroom and jumps on the bed, and she tears up 1,000 naira and says, half of the 1,000 naira is for you, daddy, and half of it is for mommy, because you are the best parents in the world and I just love you so much. Do you smack that child upside the head and say, money doesn't grow on trees, what do you think you're doing? Or do you take that moment, understand where the child is coming from, understand that you shouldn't be triggered, and that you want to create a safe space for your child so that they grow up to be a very confident person, and instead you say, sweetie, that is the sweetest thing ever. Thank you so much for calling out your mother and me for the job that we're doing. It makes us feel so good. We hope that we make you feel just as good. Also, we want you to know that next time you should give each of us 1,000, because if you rip up 1,000 naira, we can't use it anymore to buy anything, and it just means mom and dad have to go back to work to replace that naira. So you've taught her money doesn't grow on trees, but you've also made her feel very, very safe. Conscious parenting. You need to know the effect that you're going to have on your future child. Right now, feeling safe at home and giving your children everything they need is so important. You cannot raise each child the same. You have a soul of a creative person. You have a left brain person. You have someone who uses their left hand. Are you going to raise them all to be engineers? Some might want to be poets. Some might want to be painters. Some might want to be dancers. Some might want to be physicians. You have to figure out the soul of your child, and then as a student, you, as the parent, has to study them and understand what they need best to fulfill their spirit so that those God-given skills will be demonstrated in the best environment because you made them feel safe. Everybody has a destiny. No child is the same, and no parenting should be the same either. There's no one blueprint. If you don't take time to be a conscious parent, your child will come to you at some point in your life and say, this is what you did to me, or this is what you didn't do. And it's gonna sound a lot like what was done to you because you never learned any methods or techniques out of that parenting style. I hope we're gonna be more conscious parenting out there. We need it. We need holistic, beautiful, confident, productive members of society, because what we got right now ain't looking that good.